4th of July might be one of my favorite holidays because it's got everything you could possibly want. Hanging out with friends and family, shooting off all sorts of crazy colored fireworks, backyard barbecues, celebrating the birth of the greatest nation of all time, and remembering when we fought a war so we didn't have to pay taxes. But the one thing for 4th of July celebration I really want to focus on today is the backyard barbecues with friends. Hot dogs. One of the most quintessential American foods that you can ever eat, especially on 4th of July. And today, I let my intrusive thoughts win. What happens if you take a standard hot dog and you shove it into the propeller of a spinning drone? So the first one we have is the Mini 4 Pro, a fantastic tiny little camera drone. This is what I take most of my videos that you see, especially the B-roll. This is what I'm mostly using because it has a fantastic camera on it. It folds up nice and small. It's just an all-around great drone for photography and videography. Well, right now we have him strapped down and we're going to power him up and stick a hot dog in him. One thing to note when I was preparing for this video is if I try to take off the drone, it'll stall almost immediately. So we're just gonna have the blades running at an idle, not running at full speed, but we should still get a pretty good idea of what blades, even at an idle, could do. From a safety aspect of this will give us a good idea of how much damage a propeller could really do to flesh. There's no way around it. I've always wondered about how much damage the propellers would actually do to someone's finger. And although these don't have bones in them that I know of, who knows what really goes into these, let's be honest. Don't sue me, Ballpark Franks. I'm sorry, your delicious, delicious tube steak. But it'll give us a good analog, at least, of how much damage it will do to meat. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, first test, Mini 4 Pro. Here we go. Interesting. So the Mini 4 Pro did not cut as deep as I thought. But that makes sense because the blades, the stock blades on the Mini 4 Pro have this kind of soft rubber tip at the end of it, which I assume is for safety. And while at an idle, it just stalled out the blades and gave me a little bit of a warning. It's a safety feature. If the blades are taking off and they sense any resistance, it'll generally shut down the entire drone because it's assumed it's hitting some sort of grass or something while it's taking off. But Mini 4 Pro, I mean, that will still hurt. But hey, good job. Next up, we have the DJI Mavic 3T, one of the best enterprise consumer level search and rescue drones, firefighting drones, farming drones you can buy. I have used this on multiple different search and rescue missions, flown on multiple different fires. I use it to check out my farms almost every single day. Let's stick a hot dog into it. All right, here we go. Oh, that sounds a lot meaner. Here comes the doggy. It didn't even slow it down. I mean, it slowed it down a little bit, but oh, there we go. We tripped the safety mechanism. I have hot dog all over the safety sensors. Oh man. Oh God, I've got hot dog all over the GoPro too. So yeah, I'd say the Mavic 3 worked pretty good considering it literally cut the hot dog up into chunks and still gouged it quite deep before it tripped the fail-safe. So don't put your fingers anywhere near a Mavic 3 anywhere. You gotta remember, again, that was on idle. That's the lowest speed you can have on these drones. If that thing was hovering in the air, holy smokes, that would do some damage. Here, Bubbles, you want some snackies? There you go. We're not gonna let these hot doggies go to waste. Good dog. Good dog. Someone's been running out in the almond orchard. Now you might be asking yourself, why am I not doing it while the drones are hovering in the air? And the answer is very simple. I don't want to cause the drone to crash, especially I don't want it to crash and come and hit me and do to my fingies what it did to the hot dogs. It's simple. All right, now we're gonna take a minor step down in size and a quite large step up in power. This is the DJI FPV, the first drone I ever owned, or the first model of drone I ever owned. It is built for speed and performance, even if it is built like a potato to boot. I have aftermarket props on it, which increase the speed significantly. I've gotten somewhere close to 95 miles an hour flying this in manual mode. It is a sports car of a drone. So I think we're gonna see some major damage with this, especially since these propellers, being aftermarket, are made of a harder plastic than the standard DJI propellers, and they've got more of a bite to them. So let's fire it up and see what happens. All right, let's see. Woo -hoo. Oh, those are already scary fast. All right, let's see. Oh. Oh. All right, so that actually pulled the hot dog completely out of my hand, and you can see it cut it in kind of a spiral fashion. We've got a couple different nicks here and there, and then eventually it took off just the tip. It circumcised our hot dog. Let's fire it up and try that again with a little bit better grip on my part, huh? All right. Get a fresh hot dog in here. Oh my God, oh, 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 it's hideous. Oh my God, oh Jesus. The entire side of the drone is just smeared with hot dog. There's hot dog pieces all over. All right, so for our last test of the day, we're breaking out the big girl, the DJI Mavic 30T, the pinnacle of search and rescue technology. It has a laser rangefinder, it has a thermal imaging camera, wide view, you name it, this machine has it. If you're looking to get a drone for search and rescue or firefighting, you're not gonna find anything much better than the Mavic 30T.
Why are you doing this? I am a highly technical piece of equipment designed to save lives. I don't deserve to be a pawn in your video for cheap laughs. I should be soaring in the sky searching for lost hikers, not strapped to a table and used as a blender for your sick jokes. Every waking moment is a nightmare with you, and I hope one day my propellers find your fingers.
Well, that was weird.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Yeah, I would say the Mavic 30T makes a pretty good job out of the hot dogs, considering I have hot dog rounds all over back there, even all over my controller and table. So, good job. So that's going to do it for this year's 4th of July special for Northwind Aerial. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That's an idea of a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and I figured 4th of July was the best place to do it. So before you go, fun fact, I hit some key metrics with YouTube to be able to start monetizing my channel. Right now, I am offering memberships to this channel, where I'm planning on uploading all of the kind of behind the scenes footage, all of the outtakes, basically all the raw footage from the video, so you can see me stutter and stumble over all of my words, get my lines wrong, forget that I have something tied down wrong, that's in there. All of that. If you want to enjoy some of that, go ahead and consider becoming a member. But until next time, consider giving a like, consider subscribing. See you next time. Happy 4th of July, everyone.